get started.
Hi, my name is Leah, and I'm about to administer a subcutaneous injection and an IV push medication. Right now, I'm at my medication cart, drawing up my medications, pulling my medications out the cart, and I am going to check that the medication is for Millie Larson. Her date of birth is 1/1/1936. She is scheduled to have furosemide 20 milligrams, IV push every 12 hours. So I'm pulling out my medication. This is furosemide, 10 milligrams per 1 ml. So I'm going to give 2 mLs of the furosemide. And I have the Lispro, 10 units right now. And this is insulin Lispro. And I'm just going to double check again. I have them out the drawer, so now I'm just going to double check them again. Furosemide, 10 milligrams per ml. My order is for 20 milligrams IV push. And so that means I'm going to administer 2 mLs. And I'm double checking my order, my insulin Lispro against my order. Insulin Lispro, 10 units. So I have the right drugs. Confirm my dosages. It's for Miss Larson, and it's due now. One is an IV push, that's the furosemide, and the other is sub-Q. I'm going to enter the patient's room. Hi, Miss Larson. I'm Leah, the nurse, and I am here to administer your medications that's due now. First thing I'm going to do is my hand hygiene. I'm going to gather all of my materials here for my sub-Q. Have my patient, have my medication, have my sub-Q needle, it's an insulin needle, and my alcohol prep pads. I'm going to double check patient's name. I'm going to ask the patient her name. Can you state your name? She tells me it's Millie Larson. Can you state your date of birth? She tells me it's January 1st, 1936. I am confirming that with what she said on the name badge on my medication record. Now I'm going to don my gloves. And I'm going to draw up 10 units. This is my insulin needle. I'm going to pull back to the 10 because I'm going to need to inject air in here so that I can draw back with minimum air bubbles. I'm going to clean off my top, and right now I'm going to double check my medication, which is insulin Lispro. I'm going to check that against my MAR again, insulin Lispro. Just double check just to be safe that the patient is correct, Millie Larson, with the date of birth of 1/1/1936. And I'm confirming that Miss Larson does not have any drug allergies. And I'm going to ask Miss Larson again, Miss Larson, do you have drug allergies? She tells me no. I am going to clean the top of my bottle. Put that, this is my trash. Pop open my cap here. Already put my air in my needle. And now I'm gonna, should be easy to draw back 10 units now. Checking for air bubbles. 10 units. Pull out. Make sure I don't have any air bubbles. And we're gonna inject this in Miss Larson's abdomen. And we are going to clean the area from inward to outward, making sure that we're not retouching areas that we've already cleaned and contaminating. Getting rid of my alcohol pad, making sure that the bevel is up. I am pinching the abdomen and I am going in at a 45-degree angle. No need to aspirate or sub-Q injections, and I'm going to insert. I'm going to pop it out, put my safety, discard. And shouldn't be any blood, but just in case, I'll dab the blood. Make sure that there's no blood there. I'm going to ask Miss Larson, how was she? How is she doing? Okay? She tells me she's doing just fine. Our trash over here. And now I am going to go ahead and get rid of these gloves here, only because I'm bringing my other material over for our IV push medication. Setting up everything. All right, and I am going to go ahead and just perform my hand hygiene one more time. Don my gloves again, and I'm just letting Miss Larson know that I'm about to administer her IV push furosemide, which is a diuretic. So it might make you go to the bathroom a little bit more. We make sure we put the bedside commode nearby once we are all done, just so that we don't have any falls. Let's see here. Because I only have to administer 2 mLs, I'm going to use this syringe here. Now, my patient, Miss Larson, actually has extension tubing. So we're going to administer, we're going to get her connected here, get her set up. I attach my needle. I attached a 22 gauge needle to my 3 ml syringe. I am right now double checking my medication, furosemide, on the vial. Double checking Millie Larson, date of birth 1/1/1936. Double checking my medication record, Millie Larson, date of birth 1/1/1936. Everything matches. My order says furosemide, 20 milligrams IV push every 12 hours, administer over 2 minutes. Flush with 3 mLs before and after. So the first thing that I'm going to do is clean off the top here. I'm going to pull back to 2 mLs. I'm going to put 2 mLs of air, and then I'm drawing back very easily to 2 mLs. And again, I'm doing 2 mLs because the order is for 20 mLs. 20 milligrams IV push, and the medication is in 10 milligrams. So I had to do some dosage calculation where I came up with I need to administer 2 mLs so that to give the right dose. And there is no air bubbles. Just double checking, getting out any air bubbles. get it to 2 mLs. Briefly recap because I need to clean off the top of my extension tubing here, and also need to flush. This is a Lorlock syringe, a Lorlock extension tubing. So I'm going to draw back a little bit. Make sure I see blood. There is blood return, so we're in the vein. Make sure we're gonna okay. 3 mLs. I am going to actually pull off I'm going to put that in a sharps container. Connect my syringe. And I am administering 2 mLs over, which is 20 milligrams over 2 minutes. So we're all administered. That's approximately 2 minutes. I'm going to flush again with 3 mLs. I'm going, because nothing else is going into this, I'm going to close off my extension tubing. And I'm going to secure the extension tubing. And I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm making sure that Mrs. Larson is in a comfortable position. And I'm going to start discarding the needle and the syringe and the sharps container, but for the purpose of the video, I need to pour out some stuff. So I'm just going to put it right there. All my stuff is situated with trash. Miss Larson is in the lowest position on the bed. I'm discarding of my material. Hand hygiene again. Last official time for hand hygiene. And I am going to sign off. My last right is right documentation. So I am going to sign off that I have administered my 20 milligrams of Lasix. And I'm going to sign off that I've given my insulin Lispro 10 units sub-Q. And I'm going to indicate the site as the abdomen. And that's the end of my video.